Okay, you guys, as promised, I am about to do my taco nachos for you guys. And everything you see on the table right here is what I use. So we got the taco meat right here, ground round with taco seasoning. We got my caramelized onions and made some queso with on the border chips. Those are the best chips in the world to do nachos with, in my opinion. They don't get soggy, they stay hard and good and everything. And then here's homemade guacamole. And then we got tomato, cilantro, lettuce. I normally do fresh onion too, raw onion, but I like caramelized onions on my tacos. So, and then of course we got the cheesy beans here, refried beans. And then we got the hot sauce, the mozzarella cheese, and the sour cream. And they're all gonna go, all the chips are gonna go on there with all the yummy toppings. So let's mukbang this shit. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today on the menu, we have my, oh my God, I can't even talk because I'm like, these nachos are, yes, we have my homemade taco nachos before you. I told you last video is gonna be a mound. Look at this. Is this not outrageous? Okay, I showed you guys just the little clip before what is actually all on this. Everything you saw, I assembled it. So the first layer is the chips, second layer is the refried cheesy beans, the third is the meat, and then the grilled onions, caramelized onions. Then we have the guacamole, sour cream, lettuce, tomato, cilantro, lime juice. I forgot to show you guys the limes. I have lime. Squeezed it all over. And yeah, and on the side right here is my queso, which I'm gonna be pouring all over this. This is the queso right here, guys. And normally when I make this, I have the queso on top of the meat and the beans, and then all this on top. But I wanted to turn it up a notch and make it extra saucy and pour it all over this. So I wanted to show you guys this before I pour the cheese. Beautiful. Okay, and of course, my water. And also, I have this because you know I'm gonna need more. I have my little list over here because I have some things to say and I don't want to forget. And extra cheese and hot sauce and the little stuff over here. So, okay. Homemade taco nachos. Let's do this. Let's pray first. Thank you, Father, for this food. Bless this food and sanctify it by your word. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. And always say your prayers. And I wish you guys were here to join me for this. This is like ridiculous. Okay. Yeah. Are you guys ready to turn it up? Turn it up a notch. Cilantro. Okay. We're about to do this, people. More. Okay. That's stirred. All right. Are you guys ready for this? Let's get it saucy. It's still steaming. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's overflowing. Okay. You stay right there. It totally went over the edge. Yeah, it did. Oh my God, it's okay. It's okay, guys. All right, let's dig in. I can't wait. Look at that bite. Outrageous, you guys. Look at that cheese. I have a story time for you guys too. Also, oh my God. The hubby's playing a game, and my kids are all coming home from school. Look at that. You don't even know how freaking delicious this is. So everything that I put on my homemade tacos is on this platter right here. And the chips are the taco shell. So it's like a big fat taco. Let's get to the Those caramelized onions are delicious. You guys have to make this. Lord have mercy. Okay. It's not really a recipe that I need to write down. I can just tell you guys, and it's really super easy. And I'll tell you guys at the end of the video, I'll tell you. You guys don't even know. Everything is homemade and fresh. Dang it, I keep spilling. It's caramelized onions with the guacamole and the sour cream. That's the biggest nacho platter I've ever seen in my life. You know, I had to do it up for you guys. But I don't make them this big for my family. No, hell no. But my family's little individual plates look like this, but of course a lot smaller. A meal fit for a king. Okay. And we went to Best Buy and stuff because I got a new mic. Let me know what you guys think. If it's better audio or not. Because I finally got my Yeti mic right there. I had to go get an adapter for it to plug it in to my iPhone. So, okay. I have a story time, and if you guys don't like talking during these mukbang, this is not going to be the episode or video for you. Because it's a drunk story time, and it's absolutely humiliating and hilarious, and I really want to share it with my friends, so Oh my God. Let's get some cheese sauce on there. Look at that. That's outrageous. What? Take a bite, you guys. Mmm. Oh my God. My husband came around the corner and he was like, holy shit. I was laughing so hard. I said, hey, my friends want to see something spectacular. And he goes, yeah, okay. He couldn't believe it. Okay. I need to talk and eat because this video will be like 2 hours long. So, this story time has to do with me and my aunt being drunk in Vegas. Yeah, I know I have a lot of drunk Vegas stories. Yeah, I do. But, okay. My aunt is single, never been married, no kids. And so I just literally went through my divorce with my children's father. So I was single and I was ready to party and mingle and all that stuff. And you know, when you go through a divorce, anybody in the world, it's horrific. It's horrible to deal with. And you know, whether it's a mutual divorce or not, it's still very emotionally draining. And so my aunt called me and she's like, hey, she's like, let's go have a girls weekend. And she's like, I know you could really use one, and you know, let's go do it. And at the time, my ex-husband had the kids, so I was free. So I was like, oh my God, yes, let's do it. So we went to Vegas. We both flew there and we met each other there. Okay. We didn't have to get a hotel or anything because my aunt lives there. She actually lives like 10 minutes from the strip. So we met at my aunt's house and we started getting ready. Doing our makeup, our hair, you know, putting on our slutty clothes. I can really taste the cilantro and lime. The avocado. God. Okay. So we both decided to wear black short tight dresses. Short dresses. Okay. And so we were getting ready to go head up the town. And so we called an Uber, of course. Let's get it perfect. Because we, you know, of course we were gonna get fucked up. Excuse my language. There's gonna be cussing in this story time. Yeah, so we called an Uber and we went to the strip, and we went to this one casino. I can't remember. Oh yeah, okay, I know now. It's the Bellagio. I've melted cheese, guys. Oh God. Take that bite. No? Okay. Okay. We got to the Bellagio, went inside, and there was a big, huge UFC fight going on, and that's why we wanted to go, because we want to get tickets. You guys like UFC? I love it. I can't remember who was actually fighting at that particular fight, It was years ago, guys, so I can't remember. So we were trying to get UFC tickets, right, to go see the fight. And it was actually taking place at the Bellagio, the actual fight. So we walk in and we go straight to the bar area. My hair is like, yeah, beautimous. Okay, and we go straight to the bar area and we order a drink, and then we go to the outside patio because they had fire pits, they had lounge couches, they had huge big screen TVs everywhere to show the pre-fights. You know how UFC has that? Like, they show pre-fights to a game before the game, you know, I mean, not game, fight. Pre-fights to the game. So, we get our drinks, and we sit on the couch. And there's like cocktail waitresses walking around. There's, you know, lots of people. There's music playing. The TV's had the fights going on, and we're getting all excited, right? We had the money to purchase the fight tickets. I think there were $2.50 a piece per person. That was the cheapest. Of course, they were more expensive than that, but like the cheapest tickets you could buy was $2.50 a person. So we both had the money for it, you know, but we didn't want to pay that. My God, you know, we wanted to save a coin. So we were trying to figure out a way to get tickets for free. Because, you know, fortunately, and some people may say unfortunately, women can, yeah, use their whatever to get tickets for whatever. You know how that works. Anyways, so we're sitting there, and my aunt's like, hey, you know, we're going to get these tickets for free. I said, yeah, right. No, we're not. And she goes, watch it happen. I said, okay, I would love to see this happen. So these 4 gentlemen walk in, and they are wearing 3-piece suits, right? And they had badges on, and they had walkie-talkies, and they had headgear. And she like tapped me on the leg, and I look over, and she's like, look over there. So I look over there, and it's these 4 gentlemen. They look like the Men in Black. So they walk up to us, not up to us, they're walking our direction. My aunt gets up, and she starts walking towards them, and she stops them, and she starts talking to them. Okay, so up here, I know is this my cat over there playing with a piece of dog food. She's so funny. She'll take a pebble of dog food and just chase it around the house. So my aunt starts talking to them, and I'm like sitting there like awkwardly by myself. The next thing I know, my aunt is literally walking away with these men. I'm like, hello? I'm sitting there by myself, and she walks off. And can I just tell you, that's the last time I saw her until the next day? Yeah. So then I'm like sitting there by myself. Then like these from my left, about 6 to 8 like gangster looking dudes walk in, very good looking. And I was like, I look over there, and I was like, what? Okay, so then they walk in, and they sit on the other end of the couch. And I'm like by myself over here in the corner, and they're all over there with all their buddies. I was so embarrassed and just so like, oh my God, I look like a loser sitting here by myself. So then my aunt never comes back. And the one guy that the group that she was with, one of the 4 guys comes walking over my way. And I was like, oh, thank God. Okay. What are you doing, babe?
Getting some water.
Mm-hmm. I love when you drink water.
I know, right?
Okay, so the guy comes walking over and he goes, hey, and he sits down next to me and I'm like, hey. And he's like, is that your aunt? And I said, yeah. And he goes, oh, well, she's over there with the manager of the hotel. And they're just mingling and talking and he's gonna show her, like give her a tour. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that was weird. She didn't say anything to me, she just left. So the guy sits down and he's like, oh, I'm the hotel event coordinator manager here at the Bellagio. I was like, oh my God, okay. And I was thinking tickets, right? Can I just tell you guys, I'm sorry, but he was so ugly. Yeah. But he was like flirting with me and he was like scooting closer to me and he's like, oh, so your aunt was saying you guys were looking for tickets. And I'm like, yeah. I said, we really, we're not from here and we really want some tickets. So he's like, well, guess what? We gave you guys two free tickets. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? And he goes, no. Your aunt was telling us how you guys are from out of state and you came all the way this way just to see the fight. And so the actual manager of the hotel hooked you guys up. And she has the 2 tickets. I was like thinking in my head, this bitch. How the hell did she do that? I don't know, but I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, that is so awesome. Thank you so much. He goes, yeah, no problem. But I already knew he was expecting something in return. Like, oh my God. And I was thinking, please don't let me spend the rest of the night with this guy. I mean, he's a nice guy. Thank you so much for doing that. But he was so ugly. I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't care about the tickets anymore, like at this point, because I know he was like wanting to spend like the whole night with me. Yeah. Oh my God, can I spill anymore? I had my eye on those gangster looking dudes because one of them, oh my God, one of them was like the hottest guy I ever seen in my life. And he kept looking at me. And back then, like, I was really attracted to gangster looking dudes. Yeah, really bad. So I just wanted to ditch the guy I was with. I felt bad, but I wasn't attracted to him. I wanted to just be like, hey, I'm gonna go find my aunt and like just disappear. But I wanted to spend the night with that guy so bad. Not sleep with him, but like, spend the rest. Because in Vegas, you don't sleep. So he like gets up, the guy, after he buys me a couple of drinks and we're talking and laughing and I'm just like, all right, whatever. I'll just wait for my aunt and then once my aunt comes, we'll get the hell out of here. Well, my aunt never came. And of course he kept buying me drink after drink and of course I was accepting it. I mean, hello. And so then he stands up, he's like, oh, he got a page on his pager or something, not beeper, pager, and his little intercom thingy, walkie-talkie. He's like, well, I really have to go. I'll be gone for about an hour or so, but here's my number. Call me and let me know where you're at. And once the fight starts, I'll get you in and get your seat and we can hang out. And I was like, okay, yeah, sounds great. And I was like, thank God. I said, okay, got his number, put it in my pocket. And he walked off. He's like, okay, babe, I'll see you later. I said, all right, I'll see you later. And I was like, no, you won't. And so as soon as he left, I was like, oh my God, there he is. He's looking at me. Oh. And that's what happens next. He comes walking over to me and I was like jittery inside. I was like, oh God, here he comes. Oh God. And I was like playing it off, like looking at my phone like I didn't know. Oh, please. I knew the very second, even before he was about to get up, he was going to come over my way. Girls play stupid. They're like, oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, right. So he comes walking over to me. And I look up and I'm like, you know, and he goes, hey, did you come with that guy? And I said, oh, no. And he goes, yeah, I could tell. He goes, do you mind if I sit down? I said, of course not. Come on over. Yeah. So he sat down with me and we started talking. And then he goes, hey, can I buy you a drink? And I was like, yeah, of course. He goes, what are you drinking? I said, Long Island. So he brought me a Long Island. And then, you know, I have pictures of this whole night, you guys, on my Facebook and my Instagram of me and my aunt in the black dresses, and of the event coordinator manager guy. He was sitting on the couch with me, he had his arm around me. You can see on there, he's not very attractive. But yeah, all the pictures are on there. So this guy, me and him hit it off really, really well. I gotta get under here. He's digging on me, I'm digging on him. I'm like infatuated, you know? And I'm just like, hell yes, I'm spending the night with him. I don't wanna go with that guy. I'm sorry, I don't. So, long story short, we ended up getting really drunk together, like really drunk. And his homeboys, or whatever you want to call them, that's what he called them, they were like, they realized, okay, he's getting the hookup or whatever, so we're just going to go. They went on and did their own thing. So this guy goes, hey, in case your aunt doesn't come back, me and my buddies are here at the Bellagio for the whole weekend. So we have actually 2 rooms upstairs. And he's like, if you don't ever find your aunt, you know, you can at least chill up there where you have somewhere to go with us. I was like, thank you so much. I said, yeah. So I kept calling and texting my aunt. She didn't respond. And so I'm like, whatever. I'm just going to get drunk. And then if I see her, I see her. Okay. So I told this guy, I was like 3 sheets to the wind. I told him as my famous line. I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And he's like, okay. So I go to the bathroom. I come out of the bathroom stall, and I'm looking in the mirror, right? You know when you're drunk, you look in the mirror for like 2 seconds and you're like, damn, I look good. And you just walk off. Yeah. So I came out of the bathroom stall and I looked in the mirror for literally 2 seconds and I was just like, oh, I'm feeling myself. I look hot as hell in this dress and everything. So I walk out, right? Literally, I just 2 seconds in the mirror and I just walked out thinking I looked hot as shit. Oh my God. So I start walking towards the dance floor. They have a dance floor right before you get to the bar. So you actually have to cross the dance floor to get to the bar. And I'm in heels and I'm in this dress. And I'm drunk. Those 3 don't mix. Oh God. So I'm like going across the dance floor and I'm like dancing and like, rubbing up against people as I'm dancing and, guys and stuff. I'm like trying to get a little freak on, like just like a little freak before you pass through, you know what I mean? And so every guy that I saw, I was like backing it up and like, trying to rub up on him as I was passing through. And every single one of them turned away from me. They'd look at me and then they just turn around and start dancing off, like just like going away from me. And I was like, what? So I went to the next guy, did the same thing, and he like was like, and he like walked off. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was thinking, these must be gay guys. Maybe I'm just hitting up every gay guy. I don't know. Like, that's never happened to me in my entire life, a guy doing that to me. Are you kidding? So I finally reached the bar and I see the guy that I've been with all night. And so I walk up to him and I'm like, hey, I said, let's take some shots. You know, my famous shot freaking line I use too. Let's take some shots. And he looks at me. He looks at me and he goes, whoa, wow. And I was like, yeah, you know I look hot, right? I thought he was gonna say, you look damn hot or sexy or something. And then the bartender hands him a hand mirror. He takes the hand mirror. Okay. He takes the hand mirror and he puts the hand mirror in front of my face. He doesn't even say anything to me. And I'm looking in the mirror. You want to know why nobody would dance with me on the dance floor? I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God. I screamed like that and I slammed the hand mirror down with his hand still touching it. I slammed it down and I turned around and I started running. Yeah, running, drunk in a dress and heels towards the bathroom because I had chunks of throw up in my hair and a big fucking chunk of, I don't fucking know what, it looked like a cheeseburger right here on my cheek. And I reeked like puke. And I was drunk. I didn't see that in the mirror when I looked. I did not see that. I had beer goggles on. I thought I looked hot as hell. With a big old fucking double cheeseburger right here. And like shit all in my hair. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm running drunk off my ass to go to the bathroom. And guess what happens? Of course, I trip and fall. In front of so many freaking people. And as I'm going down, it's like in slow motion. I'm like going down like this. So I'm like grabbing for anything, you know, like to break my fall or whatever. I managed to grab a table and I'm bringing the table down on top of me as I'm falling. And the table took down 2 chairs. So I took down a table and 2 chairs with me down on the floor. Bam! The biggest ruckus. Everybody's staring at me. I want to cry at this point. And once I hit the ground, the room was spinning. It was just spinning and spinning. I didn't even like, am I standing up or am I still laying down kind of feeling? So the guy that I was with, he hears it and sees it and he runs over and he's like, oh my God, are you okay? He picks up the table and he picks me up as if things couldn't get worse. My freaking dress was underneath my tits and I had a thong on. Oh my God. My cellulite and potholes in my ass were saying hello to everybody. Hi. Oh my God. So he picks me up and he pulls my dress down after everybody saw my fucking ass. And like there's people laughing. And a lot of people are also like whispering and like really? Oh my God. So he helps me to the bathroom and he's like, go do what you gotta do. You know, it's okay. I'll take care of it. So I go in the bathroom and I clean up as best as I can. Oh my God, you guys. And I come out. I come out of the bathroom and he's standing there and he's like, are you okay? And I said, where the fuck is my aunt? And I was crying. I started crying. I started drunk crying. I was just so humiliated, and I was just drunk. So yeah, I was just sobbing my head off. And he's like hugging me. He's like, it's okay, it's okay. He goes, why don't we go upstairs and you need to lay down. You need some water. So I was like, okay, okay. So we go upstairs and we get it. We walk into the hotel, the room. And there's a few of his buddies that were in there. And he's like, hey, you guys, can we have the room for a while? You know, she needs to really lay down. So like, yeah, no problem. So they left. And thank God this guy was a really nice guy. He laid me down, and he as soon as I laid down, literally, I was snoring. He took off my high heels, put them on the floor, he put my purse in the chair, and he covered me up. And he left a note on the pillow next to me. It said, hey, me and my buddies will be downstairs the rest of the night until you wake up. You know, we're going to let you sleep, and I assure you, you're going to be safe. And he goes, call me if you wake up and you need something. And so he left. And then I didn't wake up till 11 o'clock the next day, you guys. Yeah. I woke up and I sat up and I was like, I woke up and I sat up and I was like, where the hell am I? So I get up, I put my shoes on, I grab my purse, and I instantly look for my phone to call my aunt. So I called her 5 times in a row. No answer, and no response to my text from the last night. And so I'm texting her, where are you? What the hell? So, you guys, delicious. I am. So I get up, I go to the bathroom, and I'm like checking myself out, making sure I'm decent. You know, so then I leave the bathroom and I go out the front door. I'm like, that's it, I'm gonna go find her. This is ridiculous. So as I'm opening the door, here is that guy that I was with and his friends. They come walking in. And he's like, oh, you're up, are you okay? And I said, yeah, I don't feel good, my head hurts, and I need to find my aunt. I said, thank you so much for letting me sleep, pass out, whatever it was. He's like, no problem. So he goes, come on, I'll help you find her. As we're going down the elevator and stuff, he starts telling me everything that happened. I had no knowledge of it. And I can remember some things, but not everything. And he told me. He was telling me, you know, what happened. And I was, oh my God, I wanted to cry and run away. It was, oh God. And I was like apologizing. And, you know, I'm like, wow, I bet you never want to see me again. You don't even know me. And that's the night you had with me. And he was laughing. He was actually laughing. He's like, everybody has those nights. I was like, bullshit. That's something you have to say. I had mascara from my forehead to my chin. Not even kidding. I still smell like puke. My dress was torn. It was torn. And one of my high heels was scraped so bad. So we get down to the lobby area. I'm like fuming. I'm like, I bet my aunt went and saw that fight without me, and she didn't even like try to get a hold of me. She doesn't care, you know. I'm like feeling sorry for myself, that sort of thing. So he's like, no, that's not true. It's not true. And so she's been looking for you too. We get down to the bar area, and there she is, sitting there like fucking Pretty Woman at the bar in the dress, in her high heels. Her makeup's perfect, her hair is perfect. And she's just sitting there drinking a glass of wine. It was like 11:30, 11:45. And I'm like, dress is torn, my heel's scraped. I still have chunks of throw up in my hair. I have mascara from one side of my face to the next. And I'm like walking over there like Cruella DeVille. I was livid. And I'm like practically going like this because my heel was tweaked as I'm walking over to her. And she turns around and she sees me and she's like, oh my God. And I said, yeah, oh my God. I said, you look beautiful. And she goes, she's like, so do you. Oh my God. She goes, I could tell what kind of night you had. I said, yeah, I bet you had the same night. I could tell. Anyway, I was like, where the hell have you been? You haven't answered one phone call or text from me. She's like, I didn't even check my phone all night. I've been having such a good time. None of us went to the fight, even though we got free tickets. She was with the hotel manager all night long, just hanging out, taking the tour of the hotel and everything like that. Who knows what they did, but this is what she told me. And yeah, so anyways, she's like, have another drink, you'll make yourself feel better. I said, hell no, I just want to go home and I want to go to bed. So she's like, okay, so we call for an Uber. I can't even reach these chips underneath here. Yeah, I can like this. See what I mean? These chips stay sturdy. They're the best on the border. They don't get all soggy. I mean, they will eventually. Every chip does, but. So anyway, on the ride, on the Uber home, I'm telling her exactly what happened to me and how my night was. And she was hysterically laughing. I wanted to push her out the freaking car. I'm like, laugh it up. Yeah, sure, laugh it up. Because you're looking beautiful. I'm looking like a fucking something the cat drug in. Look at that bite. Mm. Mm. I'm full, guys. Mm-hmm. So, needless to say, that guy like really liked me. I really liked him, but I never saw him again and never talked to him again ever after that. He was like, this drunk ass bitch. Oh, hell no, I'm not dealing with this. Don't blame him. Wow. Anyways, yeah, that was my drunk story time in Vegas with my aunt. Plenty more too. I have so many stories and I'm funny. But anyways, okay, this video is already 40 minutes long. I'm gonna tell you how I did these nachos, guys. Take one more bite and then I'm done. I'm super full. Busted. Oh, it's like, see? Mm. 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 Oh. I want to say hi to Holly Folkovich. I'm sorry. You know I'm the best at pronouncing names. Not. I'm terrible. Emma Farley. Amanda Rash. Happy birthday, Amanda Rash. Mandy Thomas. Ivan Musella. I don't know. I hope that's right. Hanging with the Shields. And that's it. Okay. Yes, I love you all. Thank you for watching. Hope you're having a blessed day. Okay. A lot of you guys are asking and begging for my husband to be in another video. And he is, trust me. But you know how he is. Oh, first it was, I'm not going to be in your videos until you have 10,000 subscribers. Well, I ended up with 10,000 subscribers. And now he's saying not till 50,000 subscribers. Whatever. So he's going to be in my 50,000 subscriber video, guys. Yes. And hopefully that comes soon. And if not, then hopefully you can be patient and he'll be in a video. And also, I'm getting a lot of requests for my kids to be in more videos. Yes, they will too. Yeah, okay, let me explain these nachos. You just get on the border chips and, you know, as much as you want. And then I just fried some ground round with taco seasoning. The little packets of taco seasoning. I use about 3 for like 2 pounds of meat. And then fry it up, cook it up, drain the grease, set it aside. Then make my refried beans out of a can, you know, the refried beans. And I just put some shredded sharp cheddar cheese and a can of Rotel with the juice and a little bit of milk, about that much, on the bottom of the bowl or pan, however you want to heat it up. I do the microwave and the stovetop. Your beans are done, your meat's done. And then you just chop up your lettuce, tomato, cilantro. You get some lime, sour cream, shredded cheese, guacamole. You make guacamole, everybody knows how to make guacamole. And you just layer it up. And you guys saw at the beginning everything I used. And so yeah, I just did chips, the meat, the beans, the guacamole, the grilled onions, the lettuce, tomato, cilantro, lime, guacamole, sour cream, and the cheese on top, the sprinkled cheese, the shredded cheese. And then I poured my queso over it. And those are the nachos, guys. Okay, I'm super full. I'm gonna go upload this video now. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the nachos as much as I did. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed and stay safe wherever you're at. Okay, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.